My name is Tara Miller, and I'm going to be using the film Belle to explain some of the deeper meanings within the film to do with migration, race, and the internalization of issues surrounding society and status. This first scene is where John Lindsay meets his daughter for the first time. Her mother has just died, and the director, Amma Asante, uses clothing to suggest class in this first scene. For example, Belle is dressed in muted tones, possibly dirty. She has dirt on her face. John Lindsay's clothes are rich in colour, rich in fabric, and this is how class is suggested in this scene. I call this scene the Dido-Belle handover. This is where she's presented to her great uncle to see if he will take her in. The most notable part of this scene is where Amma Asante uses up-close shots of each character's face, of them saying, "But she's black."
What is right can never be impossible.
She is black.
She is my blood.
But she is black.
A detail you chose not to share with us.
As the scene continues with each, as she's black, the camera moves out, and as instead of the viewer being drawn into this, yes, she's black, yes, it's bad, the camera slowly comes out with each quick cut, and it's as if it's becoming more acceptable within the scene that she is black.
After her mother, Dido Elizabeth Belle Lindsay. She takes your name. I am not ashamed.
Belle is left in front of a portrait of seemingly bourgeois white man, and below him, looking up to him in an almost godlike moment, a small black child is looking up at the almighty white man. This is clearly showing a slave dialogue. Dido is eroticized throughout the film by various males, referring to Dido as exotic, as the other.
Is this what I said now? Will you be joining us for dinner, Mr. Davinier?
Dido was not only segregated from society because of her colour or class, she was also segregated within her home, having to dine separately from her family because of her rank in society.
Your family?
It is correct.
Forgive me, but twice now I have seen you separated from the gathering. I am confounded.
And well you might be when the son of clergy is permitted to the table before a lady of the house.
Was that a reminder of my place, Miss Lindsay?
No. It is a statement of mine.
In this scene where she's talking to Mr. Davinier, she even makes a statement of her own class. She is aware of how low her rank is and how high her rank is. I believe she's very confused by it, and this explains why she's always on the hunt for more information to feel more fulfilled within herself and possibly within society, to be accepted and to conform like most migrants or migrant children do try to achieve. I believe that Dido's fixation on the Zong ship could be because she is doing an internal comparison between the worth of the slaves' lives that were thrown overboard and her own.
Are but the property of gentlemen. But it came into my head that I have been blessed with freedom twice over, as a Negro and as a woman.
In this scene, Dido and Davinier are talking about ownership and marriage. The film Belle uses the themes of race and the internalization of ownership of women and slaves, and uses it as a current that runs through all of the issues, and the finale is not only the break in the law of slavery, but also a break in the ownership of women